wrote at length about these minyanim, the chatzeres minyanim. So just briefly, this has become a huge controversy on machlokes, and it's all I don't know why. To me, it's a milsa de pshita that you could be mitzvah from different merpesot or different chatzeres. And I wrote a few different detailed tshuvas, which I will happily send to Rabbi Garazman and make it available to the entire tzibur, to the entire group. The parameters are, you need to see each other, not the entire body, but you need to see each other's faces. Not all the 10 need to see all the 9 others, but each and every one of them needs to see and be seen by some of the group. And you definitely need to hear each other. So if you see each other and hear each other, your arm is mitzdaref. If there's a road between, then you cannot be mitzdaref. You need to be on the same side of the street. If there's an alley between one house and the other, one chutz and the other, they are mitzdaref. But not if there's a road in which cars travel or a major walkway. But if you're on the same side of the street, even though you do have a driveway, they could be mitzdaref on the condition you see and hear. Everybody needs to hear the shliach tzibur. If you can't hear the shliach tzibur, you can't be mitzdaref. And if you are mitzdaref, it's a kol dova shebegusha, including berchas koyanim and kriyas haTorah. So regarding kriyas haTorah, the one that has a sefer Torah in his possession is oile shiva kriyim. And he says the brocha again and again and again. I just want to make one comment. There's a fundamental difference between Eretz Yisrael and Chutz La'aretz, and I'm sure the American Rabbanim are aware of that. I don't think I need to give eitzes to the Rabbanim in America. I have total trust. We have so many Gedolei Torah and wonderful Rabbanim in America. But we do need to take into account the Chilul Hashem aspect. So if you live not in a totally frum community, having minyanim b'shus harabim and out loud might be very disturbing to non-Jewish neighbors. So I'm sure that the local Rabbonim take that into account as well. So in Eretz Yisrael, we're living in Eretz Yisrael. And most from Yidden and Eretz Yisrael live in frum communities. But even if you're not a frum community, even a non-frum Jew, Savet Nishatn, it's not going to do him any harm to hear people davening. In America, it's different. But I'm sure that the local Rabbonim deal with that question, with the Chilul Hashem aspect. But regarding tziruf, in my opinion, if neighbors see each other, hear each other, they could be mitzdaref. I am troubled. People really want to daven with minyan. So some of these minyanim and etzesol are extremely questionable. When a person doesn't have a merpesot or a chotzer, and he needs to stick his head out of the window and bend his neck like a giraffe, and it is only then that somebody could see him from far away, that is not royim ze ze. Tzorech laharis le'emponov. He needs to be seen b'shofi, seen comfortably, not when he stands on tiptoes like an acrobat and sticks his head out of the window. That's not mitzdaref. They need to see each other b'shofi, without making any special effort, without standing on your head and doing acrobatics. But if they see each other and hear each other, they could be mitzdaref on the condition that there's no road between one chotzer and the other. That is my basic opinion.